Hey everyone. So many of us dream of having that dazzling, super confident smile. But let's be real, the thought of professional teeth whitening can seem kind of pricey or complicated. Well, in this explainer, we're going to dive into how you can get absolutely incredible results affordably, right here in Singapore.
Haven't we all been there? You see some trendy new product all over social media, you give it a try, and, well, it's a whole lot of nothing. Or even worse, you end up with super sensitive teeth and the results are all patchy. It's a really common frustration. But you gotta ask, why are we so obsessed with a whiter smile to begin with?
Okay, check out this number. A recent survey found that a whopping 83.5% of people believe a bright, healthy smile is a vital social asset. And it makes sense, right? It affects our confidence, how we show up at work, and just how people see us. So this whole desire for whiter teeth, it's not just about vanity. It's actually tied super deep into our self-esteem.
So this quest for a brighter smile, it often leads us down this really confusing path, It's filled with all these trendy options that honestly just end up being disappointing. Let's break down some of the most common things people try and see what the science really has to say.
It really is the classic battle, isn't it? Social media hype versus actual scientific reality. On one side, you've got these viral products promising instant, magical results. And on the other, you have the clinical studies and proven dental science. This is exactly where so many of us get lost, so let's clear up all that confusion right now.
All right, first up, charcoal toothpaste. It is everywhere, but the science? It's crystal clear. Clinical studies say its whitening effect is, and I'm quoting here, minor and unsatisfactory. What's worse is that it's so abrasive it can actually wear down your precious tooth enamel, which, by the way, doesn't grow back. That can lead to permanent yellowing and sensitivity. So the big takeaway? It might be doing way more harm than good.
And what is the deal with that purple toothpaste that's all over the internet? It's actually a perfect example of some really clever marketing. It works on color theory. Purple cancels out yellow on the color wheel. But here's the thing. It's just an optical illusion. You can think of it like a temporary filter for your teeth. The second you rinse your mouth, that effect is gone because it hasn't actually removed a single stain.
And finally, we've got whitening mouthwash. The results here are minimal, to say the least. You might see your teeth get 1 or 2 shades lighter, and that's over several weeks of use. Now, compare that to professional treatments, which can get you up to 12 shades whiter. The difference is just night and day.
So, if all these trends don't really deliver, what does? Well, the answer is in the science. Let's take a look at the technology behind a real smile transformation, using a professional treatment called Teeth White as our case study.
The science behind it is actually pretty straightforward and really cool. The treatment uses a professional-grade carbamide peroxide gel. Now, when a powerful LED light hits that gel, it releases these tiny oxygen molecules. These little guys get right into the tooth's enamel and dentin to break down stains at a molecular level. We're talking both the surface stuff and those deep, stubborn stains.
And the process itself? It's incredibly efficient. It all starts with a consultation just to go over your goals. Then a specialist applies the gel, turns on the LED light to activate it, and in as little as 30 to 60 minutes, you get to see the results. It's totally designed to fit into a busy schedule, like a perfect lunch break transformation.
Okay, talk is one thing, but the results, they really speak for themselves. Let's actually look at the data, because the numbers behind a professional treatment like this are just undeniable proof of its power.
So, what kind of results are we even talking about? Well, in just a single session, you can see your teeth get up to 12 shades whiter. 12! That is a dramatic, seriously confidence-boosting transformation that you just can't get from anything you buy over the counter.
And it's so much more efficient. A treatment like this is up to 300% faster at getting rid of deep stains compared to just using at-home gels by themselves. That LED light is the real game changer. It just accelerates the whole process, breaking down those stain molecules way, way faster.
But what about consistency? Is it going to work for me? Well, based on data from over 18,000 customers who've done this exact treatment, 95% of them see a significant improvement after their very first session. This isn't some shot in the dark. It's a proven, reliable way to get that brighter smile.
When you put it all side by side like this, the choice becomes pretty clear, doesn't it? When you look at speed, effectiveness, how long it lasts, and safety, the professional treatment just wins in every single category. You're investing in a result that's not just better, but also safer and lasts a whole lot longer.
Okay, so you've done it. You've got that dazzling smile. Now how do you protect your investment and make sure it really lasts? Let's talk about aftercare and the kind of value you're actually getting for your money.
The aftercare is actually really simple, but it's super important. For the first 48 hours, you'll want to avoid things that stain, like coffee, tea, and red wine. After that, just keep up with good oral hygiene and maybe think about using a straw for colored drinks. Seriously, following these tips can help your amazing results last up to 40% longer.
So how long do the results actually last? Well, with the right care and maybe a little touch-up now and then, you can expect your brighter smile to last anywhere from 6 to 12 months. And in some cases, it can even last up to 3 years. That is a fantastic return on your investment.
And speaking of that investment, let's talk about the cost. Professional, industry-grade teeth whitening like this starts at just $149 a session. That makes getting a dramatically whiter smile more accessible than it has ever been.
And for even better value, there are often package plans available. You can see right here how the price per session drops when you get a 3, 6, or 12 session plan. With discounts, it can go up to 20%. And the pricing is totally transparent. No hidden costs, no GST surprises, which just makes it super easy to plan for your smile goals.
So, there you have it. We've busted the myths, we've gone through the science, and we've seen the incredible, quantifiable results. Now, what's the next step on your journey to getting that brighter smile?
So let's just sum it all up. This is an award-winning treatment with more than 10,000 successful procedures under its belt. It gives you immediate, noticeable results, it's formulated to be safe, even for sensitive teeth, and it's available at 8 different locations right across Singapore.
So the real question is, are you ready to stop wasting time and money on trends that just don't work? Are you ready to make a smart investment in your smile and ultimately in your confidence? A complimentary consultation could be that very first step to unlocking a brighter, more radiant you.